the mindset of a CEO and why you need to be your own boss. Have you ever found yourself being entitled to something that you know that you deserve, but you know that you didn't work for it? That's a dilemma, but it's a very true thing. Because, for example, if you are working at a job, it's like your birthright to be paid well, to have the perfect working conditions, and to be able to earn enough money from that job in order to meet all your needs, because you're working hard, because you're spending your precious time, and because you're making it happen, okay? But wait a minute, do you know that the only way to get paid what you want to be paid, what you deserve, and to be able to have the freedom that you desire and that you are entitled to is if you are your own boss? It sounds mean, but it's true. I didn't know this because I used to be that person that used to complain a lot at work, and I'm pretty sure you've seen I've never worked at a job, and I've worked at many, and every job that I've worked at, my co-workers are always complaining that I've literally never met anyone that says that their job is perfect. But it's a mystery, because even the people that own their own business, they're also complaining, but their complaints are different. They're not complaining about hating their work. They're complaining about people not wanting to work for them. So it's literally crazy. But honestly, as I thought about how to explain this, I want you to think about how you were right there and you were working at a job and you were spending your time, and because the person that you're working for has a vision, and literally the job of a CEOs are usually someone that founded a company, or they're hired to take that position, but their main goal is to sell their vision to other people so that those people will help them carry that vision. It's like someone that is preaching to you a message so that you get converted in order to help to move that message forward. That's the job of a CEO. So I'm trying to explain to you the mindset of a CEO. Like I said, a CEO, their job is to make sure they have the vision, the company's vision, or a business vision, or whatever vision they have, and their job is to make sure they explain it, or they carry that vision to other people so that those people will help them to move that vision forward. So it means these people have a goal, and you who is employed to them, they are using you to fulfill their goals. But you also have goals. But you know what happens most times? We get afraid because we think our goals are not big enough, or we think that, I feel like the one thing that we are afraid of is that we cannot sell our vision. I'll give you an example. I've done many jobs, but currently the job that I have is a part-time job, and I'm a personal assistant to someone. But the other day, my boss was explaining to me how if I'm not serious at my job, I could lose my job. And she told me her vision, how she wants to be big. I don't want to explain everything, but she told me her vision of how she wants to be the biggest person in a certain area. And she told me that if I'm not serious, she will not take me there. At the end of that meeting that we had with my boss, I felt disappointed because I feel like my boss did not do a good job to sell her vision to me. Like, she was not able to do what a CEO does, to sell their vision to other people, to help them take that vision forward. And from that moment right there and then, I've always been procrastinating to start my own business, to do my things that I think are small. But when I came out of that meeting, I started right away taking action, because I knew if I keep procrastinating, my vision will stay stagnant. It will not grow. Because if you don't take action, something that is not moving, it's like it doesn't grow. It's like it's lifeless. I started working on my own. I literally, that same day after that meeting, I made flyers using AI. I talked to people that I know that have businesses and told them I have this business and I helped you to do XYZ. And it's been like 2 weeks, and to be honest, I have been keeping track of the clients that I have, the prospects, and the boldness that I have. I've talked to about 10 prospects, and even in my other job where I work for my boss, I talk to people, trying to convert people to become, I talk to prospects so that they buy. You know what I mean? But I've been struggling to do the other job. But in my job, when I approach people for them to become, when I approach prospects for them to buy my service and they reject me, I don't even take it personal. It's like they just give me fuel to go to the next person. Why? Because it's my vision. Because I'm trying to grow it. Because I know exactly where I'm going, and I'm convicted that it's gonna work. I'm no longer thinking small. I'm thinking like a CEO. I'm trying to get my idea and to explain it to other people so that they can help me to move it forward. These will be employers. These will be my customers, the prospects that convert into buyers. And also the other thing is, if your goal is to get financial freedom, if one of your goals in life is to get financial freedom, the best way to get financial freedom is to have your own thing that you're doing. Having a job is not bad, even though I just talked about how you need to be your own boss. Having a job is good. Even me right now, I have a part-time job, but I'm not putting all my efforts there, because after getting to understand the mindset of a CEO, I'm no longer stuck in that mindset of thinking that, oh, I don't need to do my small thing because it's not big enough. No. So if your goal is to get financial freedom, you need to make sure that you're doing something on your own, because financial freedom comes from you being able to do with your finances whatever you wish. Financial freedom also means time freedom. And if you're working for someone, they will limit you in areas, whether you like it or not, in certain areas of your life. So whether you have a job, if you have a job, make sure you're doing something on the side. Be bold enough to do. What do you want to do? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Do you want to braid people's hair on the weekend and eventually grow it and make it big? Make sure, if one of your goals is to have freedom, financial freedom, or freedom in any sense, is that you become creative and do something on your own. Okay? The last thing that I want to say in summary is that eventually, when you get whatever you've been entitled to, for example, let's say you want a comfortable working environment, let's say you want a bigger salary, let's say you want the perfect environment that you're asking for from someone else, or the perfect things from someone else, it's going to come at a cost. You're going to have to pay for it in terms of losing your own, giving away your time. You're going to have to pay for it sometimes by losing your respect. You're going to have to exchange something in order to get what you were entitled to, because you know deep down it's not yours. You're asking for what is not yours. You didn't work for it. Okay? If you found this video interesting, I'm gonna link a playlist with other inspiring and motivating videos. I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.